So here we are again with another episode of single kettlebell workout ideas. This one builds at least a little bit on what we had last week. Last week we had the kettlebell swing and the Frogger jump. So that was more about raw power development this week. It also applies the posterior chain and the anterior chain extensors on the back of your body and flexors on the front of your body mainly. So it goes in the same direction, but this week we have a little bit more of a coordinational aspect here. It still builds power. It will definitely build grip strength. It will also actually bring your heart rate up a lot, but as mentioned before, the coordinational aspect is a little bit more in the foreground here. What you see here is some ideas for a warm-up that I give you, because last time I did not actually show you a warm-up, but I was expecting that all of you warm up before you do that. Actually, that was not the case. So here's some ideas for you what to do. You see some workouts. This is not the complete or a complete warm-up. This is just some ideas for you guys what to do. Certainly a good idea before you go into any kind of swing motion is to have some deadlifts to activate the posterior chain and to get into the hip hinge movement. And this is also the reason why I do Romanian deadlifts here. So this is with almost extended knees. Almost. Alright. Your weight of the kettlebell is again depending on what you have available nowadays. Yeah, what you can get your hands on, and what feels best for you for the respective exercise. So here we just have a front squat, a goblet squat, and you see I do some hip openers, pressing my legs a little bit to the side, my knees a little bit to the side, just to get my ankles and my hips ready for some more range of motion. Again, these are just some ideas what you could do for warm-up. You can also do anything else, but you should warm up. So the exercises of last week: kettlebell swing, certainly also suitable as the warm-up for today. Just like the Romanian deadlift, activating your posterior chain, getting into the hip hinge motion. And the Frogger from last week, it's a nice actually hip opener. I think I can also recommend the Frogger as a warm-up movement for conventional deadlifts and or for squats actually. So you can see here I got my whole foot on the floor, heels not leaving the floor. I got my hips down. I actually try to press my hips towards my heels, bring my chest up, and I'm also pressing my knees a little bit to the outside with my arms, just to open up my hips a little bit more, just to open up my adductors mainly. All right. So now we come to the two exercises of today. I'm going to give you a short breakdown. And this is also the down scale. So if you do not feel comfortable with the hand-to-hand swings, you might just want to do single arm swings like I do here. So this would be an option if you don't like the hand-to-hand swing. Just do a single arm swing. Single arm swings are going to work your forearms a little bit more, and your core, your back as well, because the kettlebell wants your body to rotate, and you have to prevent your body from rotating excessively, so it's an anti-rotational exercise as well. So here we come to the build-up of the front kick through. You can also just do the front step. So that one. So you just get into the loaded beast. That's the pushing of your hips towards the heels, knees hovering in the air. And then you just bring, here in my case, the right foot to the front, pretty much at the same position as your right hand has been before. You can see it a bit better here. So the front kick through and the front step that I'm doing here is actually derived from animal flow. So if this is all too fast and too much for you today with the front kick through, you might want to consult your next animal flow instructor just to give you some instruction on how to do it. In Kassel, this would be me actually. All right. So now we come to the hand-to-hand swing. So it's a single arm swing actually, and you just switch hand on the top position here. Always remember, you want to bring the kettlebell up. You want to swing the kettlebell up, not to the front. Yeah, don't throw it away. Yeah, you want to bring it up, chest or shoulder height. So this is how you want to actually move your hip here, and by that the kettlebell, it's not pushing to the front. You might also want to use a different grip. I'm using an upper grip, so my palm is always facing down. You can also go for a neutral grip. That means palms facing inwards. This might be more comfortable for some of you. So this is the front step through that I'm going to show. At the workout I'm going to do a front kick through, which is the same thing but just in a jumping motion. So this is a bit more broken down here, so you can see the different parts of the movement a bit better. So it's the front step that I just presented before, but I'm pulling my back leg to the front and kicking it or pushing it to the front through that window of my base leg and my base hand, and I try to keep that window as large as possible. That means I have to press, here in my case, my right hand really down into the floor, so I get some space here for my back leg to move through that window. Otherwise you might always hit the floor with your foot, which is pretty annoying. Okay. So as I mentioned before in the workout that you're going to see in a few seconds, I'm doing the front kick through. This is the same thing as you just have seen, but it's in a jumping motion. It's a bit faster, a bit more explosive. Okay, chalk, as I mentioned before. Single arm swings are pretty rough on your forearms, so chalk is something you should have available. I can strongly recommend that. And I went for 50 single arm hand-to-hand swings and 20 front kick throughs, 10 per leg. So this could be an idea how you could organize this workout. You can also go for any other rep ranges as mentioned. It's depending on what you have available kettlebell wise, what feels comfortable for you kettlebell wise, also how much time you have. So that's all something you can actually adjust to your needs. Okay, that was just 25. Switching to another perspective. So in the background there's a DJ set from Nora and Pure, a DJ I like very much, so check it out on YouTube, Nora and Pure. There's this amazing video where she is located in a glacier in Switzerland, Nova and Pure Start. You should check that one out. Pretty nice. So you can see I'm struggling already a little bit here. So heart rate goes up now. And what you see here is I'm not bringing the kettlebell right in the center of my body. I'm always bringing it a little bit to the side, to the inside of my thigh. Otherwise I might squeeze my balls, which would be rather unpleasant probably. So the saying no pain, no gain would be pretty inappropriate here. So we go to the front kick through. So to all my fellow animal flow instructors, sorry for the very poor execution. I'm losing balance quite sometimes. So please don't be too hard on me on that. Yeah, haven't practiced in quite a while. Whoop. So as you can see, this is not step by step. This is just jump to the front, jump to the back. Front kick through. That actually works a bit more your abs than the Frogger of last week. Hip flexors obviously also much more. Again, you can downscale that one to just the front step. It means you don't bring the back leg to the front, or you just break it down step by step, front step, and then you just bring the back leg to the front. Or you make an appointment with an animal flow instructor. You can also do this just by Zoom or Skype or whatever. It doesn't have to be in person. I think this could be quite a nice workout for people who do martial arts, because it brings some explosiveness to the table, some coordinational aspects, some strength, some endurance. It's a quite good package again for just 2 exercises. Alright, that's it mainly. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, just let me know. Have fun. And yeah, if you want to, subscribe.